All right, guys, you guys that have followed me for years know that I have some EMI around my house. And I've seen this on the CTX testing the other day, and I had the Etrac out this morning with the Manticore and testing some other units. And I had the Etrac on this morning doing really good on my deep stuff. And then I cut it back on, noise canceled it, and apparently it had some solid EMI going on. And the performance just fell off. And I seen the same thing on the CTX the other day. Tried to catch it on camera, and what you're about to see is it's kind of mediocre, but it was way worse, and it was way better at one time and was doing way better performance-wise. So what is the moral of the story you're about to see? I believe that I've caught 2 times in my test garden. You know, you're testing over these samples here, or, subjects here, and they don't change. But there is environmental things that do change, and I believe that I've caught FBS and FBS2 falling behind with EMI, solid EMI. Now, you can't even hear it. It's not even audible over the Manticore, the Equinox Multi-IQ. And the other brand detectors seem to handle this EMI. Even though you may hear it, the performance doesn't fall off like I've seen with the FBS machines. I think I'm on to something here, guys. Well, check this out real quick. Tell me what you think. At least you'll get to see the Manticore and the Etrac compared over some deep silver targets. All right, guys. There's something that I need to get on video with the Etrac. I saw this the other day with the CTX, and I hope it's not changed. But I want you to check this out, guys. So I've got the Etrac set up, deep recovery, got it in multi-conductive. We're gonna go over a 12-inch silver half here. Sensitivity manual, look, it's running pretty stable. Check it out, guys. What's this? Back to the dime. Okay, so it's working pretty good now. I just missed it. It was basically rendered useless by solid EMI. That is not... That's one of them right there. So that's a 9-inch silver 1 real. It's about 10 inches now. Silver 1 real. All right, let me go get the... I seen this the other day with the CTX 3030, and it was worse just a minute ago. That machine was quiet, but it was rendered useless by EMI, and you couldn't hear any audible EMI in it. I mean, it literally was not hitting the 12. And this morning I tested it early. Same stupid mistake I should have just started videoing that I did with the CTX. The other day when I was testing the Manticore versus the CTX on a big silver $1/2, the 17-inch coil and the 15-inch coil were about the same. Well, a little while later when I made the video, the 17-inch coil was sputtering on it and basically rendered useless. And that is something to think about, these detectors. So that is twice that I've seen FBS units out here in my test garden performance fall off, where these detectors seem to handle the EMI a lot better. You can hear it audibly, but it doesn't, affect the target depth as much. So let's look at the Manticore on these same targets. 22 sensitivity, pretty stable, right? So let's go up here. You see all terrain general, nothing out of the ordinary going on here. Same way we run the detector. There's that quarter. Solid tone, no doubt. 12-inch half. No jumpy, just it's down there. This dime is in a polluted hole. It's about 10 inches when I buried it, but it's got a little bit of pollution around it. A detector that'll even hit it is a marvel of engineering today. Now this is where the EMI gets a little bit rougher, over here by this fence because of that shop over there. Let's see what it does on the 9-inch silver half. That's a 1 real. 9 inches, half dime. That's pretty interesting, right? So that's the 2 times that I've seen that. Let's just cut the Etrac back on and let's see what it's doing again. So let me cut it back on. So the Manticore really handles this EMI really well. I just got that pattern, stock pattern chose. I'll go ahead and just show you. Recovery deep's on. Ground is neutral. I've tried all the settings. Recovery fast, recovery deep on, off. I've been through everything off camera. So let's just go back to the detect screen. Let's hit a noise cancel. Let's let it do its thing. Let's go back over the targets. I'm telling you guys, this machine was performing better than what you guys just seen. And then it was worse too. So let's, there may be something up with about this FPS versus this new multi-IQ with the way that it handles EMI audibly and performance wise. So let's look. Real, 9 inches, 1 real. There it goes, look. Okay, coming back to the half dime. What do you guys think about that ID on that deep stuff? I mean, this is a deep, I think this is a 10-inch silver quarter barber. Okay, you see the ID? 12-inch silver half dollar. Look at that ID. And then a dime right here, 10-inch. All right, guys, you be the judge.